All right, we are live. Welcome. Welcome to a nice Saturday stream. Holy moly, it is already Saturday. When the summer starts, it just goes so fast. Yeah. So, I know you this guy is being annoying. Um, likes to stick his head on the thing. That's what he likes to do right there. Exactly what he does. And it's both cute and annoying at the same time. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah. So that's fun. And he'll also like wedge his head between it, so I can't even pull the thing that the keyboard's on all the way out. Um, yeah, really annoying. Okay, so yeah, so this guy said he's been making some trees. I'm gonna challenge him. Make my two types of trees: the giant redwood and a willow. And I'll be happy. There you go, Mike. Great job on the ones you've done so far. Love me some good trees. Okay. Um. Anyway, let's move on. A cute little scene. The eye on the sun is a little interesting. Um. Cathedral. Okay. I like that roof actually. Hold on, go back. That's really cool. That's really nice. It feels detailed, but also like not overly detailed. It feels like it looks good in terms of detail. It's got a pattern. It's got like texture and stuff. I don't know. It looks good. And then of course they have interior, which I won't lie. Of all the interiors to do, I feel like a church interior is probably easier, except for the upper parts, like this roof part. That takes some work. But then again, it is still just copy and paste for the most part, right? Like I would say that in that case, a church interior is easier than most interiors because most of it is just copy paste and figure it out from there. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess except for maybe the altar or whatever. Um, ooh, nice Star Wars build. Now let's see the interior for it. That's the hard part. Now do the interior. But for real though, been fighting with the Firefly interior for years now, basically. Years. Just literal years. It's kind of insane when I think about it in that kind of metric. All right. It's a cute little build. A little scene, I guess. Freedom or loneliness? Depends on who you are, I guess. All right. Nice. I was gonna say I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think that's just you can see through the world or whatever. Okay. What a cute little hut. I would love to see the village or whatever that this kind of hut would go in. Like I want to see more variants of this now. This is cute. Um, little alleyway, I guess. Interesting use of the signs. Actually, I kind of like that. The signs being like more like flags or something like that, because you can walk through them, so kind of works. it's a little weird that, you know, the things that are meant to represent more like flags or like, I don't know, paper or something like that, you know, cloth or paper, have chains on them. But I'll let it slide. I just had an idea that I want to try, like drip leaves and stuff. Okay, what is this? What are they? What in the hell do they got going on over here? What hacks they got going on in this section here? Because that is not something you can just do. I do genuinely really like this roof. That is a creative use of coral. That is really fucking cool. Just all of it. The lamp and the little like flare of the edge there. That's a really good use of coral. Though it looks, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like the coral is in the same. No, maybe not. I guess the fences would probably not be touching that part. Oh, how interesting. I want to see this and look at this from more angles. Do they have more angles of this? They do not. Of course they don't. Okay. So they got a bit hackery stuff going on. You know, fences over item frame. That'll break. That'll break. And then same with whatever the hell is going on with this clock. It's cool, but there's definitely like you can even see just in this there's Z fighting going on. Like that whatever is happening there is not supposed to be. I do like the rest of this though. And yeah, especially the roof. I think that's really creative actually. And that is a good idea. Using the coral for roof decorations. That would be a really good sort of interior for like royal things or like, you know, something you want to look really just rich, like a billionaire's house's roof, you know, or whatever, millionaire even. Okay, hobbit hole. I like the trees; those are interesting. That a little too much going on. Hobbits would have mowed that shit, dude. They like clean. They don't like this, right? Like if they have this, it's on purpose, right? Like a garden, right? So like I feel like this is just a little too overgrown for a hobbit hole, but overgrown hobbit hole is a concept, I guess. But this just feels too, you know, unkept, I guess. It's like if the rest of the village didn't give a shit about even going into what's his Frodo's? I want to say it's not Frodo. What the fuck is his name now? Shit, I don't remember his name. You know what I mean? It's like if they had just not even given a crap about his house and like left it to be overgrown and whatever, and then he came back to this instead of them selling all of his shit, um, or bargaining, bidding off all of his stuff. Anyway, um, okay, a little portal thing. This is cool. I really like the cliffs. That's an interesting, like, chunky cliff kind of going on. I wonder if they did that with mostly commands or not. Obviously, this does not look like a traversable thing, and I mean, cool use of barrels for the windows, but that's not a house I would want to live in. Also, nice looking trees, but I guess you know the closer you get to them, the more they fall apart. Where you know like this little thin chunk right there or whatever. Um, but overall, it looks good. I think if you scaled this up to actually be player scale, this would be a really cool build. And you could add more details. Like, I think this would work really well if it were player scale. Ooh, this is cool. Orphanage. Oh, that's cool. I'm already just. I don't even care if this has an interior. The reflection in the water. However they. Oh, man. Okay. How did they do that though? How did they get it to like be cut off like that? I wonder. And be sort of more actually reflectionally looking. That's hard to do. This transition right here is really good. If this is all in game, if this is no rendering, obviously there's shaders or something going on with like the fog, but like if this is in an in-game quote unquote like screenshot just with shaders, this is impressive as hell. Hold on. Do they explain anything? Making it on Switch. Okay. I think I need more angles of this. This, please. How you did the transitions. I don't need to. I would I would love to know how you did those transitions. All right, there we go. Wait. Hold on. Is he still here? Did I close him? I think I closed him. Hold on. We gotta open up ReactBot. He's important for all this. ReactBot. Is OBS gonna even be able to do it with that? Whoops.
Yes, speak your truth.
That's all. That's what you have to say about this cool. Okay, but what do you have to say about the cool reflection? There's got to be something else that you have to say about this, right? Like something. Please tell me that there's something.
In English, please.
All right, fuck off. Ooh, another interior. Is this by the same person? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see what hackery they got going on here. So this, whatever they're going on here, nah. I'll accept this. The like banners through a carpet. That's okay. That I'll accept. At least I'm pretty sure it's banners, right? Or no, signs. Sorry, signs through a carpet. That's kind of cool. That's a nice little design. I don't think that. You know what? All right, I gotta try this stuff. Hold on. I have these ideas now. I need to know if they work. Where is Minecraft? I'm moving the wrong things around. Okay, let me move this to the side real quick. Oh, I got a reply from somebody. Hold on. I'll check that in just a second. Okay. First things first. The first interior chunk. Okay, we need to go to somewhere else. Let me go. Where did I build the tree last time? Where's that? The heck is that? Why am I not able to find the tree? What? It should be easy to find. It's got like a giant pattern, like repeating pattern thing going on. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Okay. Teleport here. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we made last time. Just, you know, with the new blocks, mostly. Not all of them, obviously, but, you know, we use like the tree, the payload and stuff. But yeah, anyway. So what I want to do is, first things first, does that sign thing, the whole, you place a sign down and then you put, done. Let me make a cute little, wait, not cute, but let me make a little pattern with them just to, you know, that's why not. Okay, so we have our pattern here. Actually, oops, right? We go like that, and then like that, and then like that. Okay, so we have our pattern, cool. And then we get carpet, and we put that on top of it. Does that actually work? It does still work. Okay, cool. That is actually what I was wondering. Okay, that's good to know, actually, that this still works. It's got a little bit of Z fighting still going on there, though. We'll say that's kind of cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. I might just have to use this in the Firefly spaceship for some interior stuff. I may just steal that idea. Okay. Let me go back. What was the other one that I was wanting to try? What's the other interior that I was looking at? This one. So, right, the signs on top of item frames. That's what I want to try too, real quick. Just to see if that works. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me see what the guy said, because I might be able to do something else here for the stream. Okay, let me try doing something again real quick. Headquarters. Here we go. So /download. The most recent snapshot. Hey, yes. All right, it worked. Okay, let me download that real quick. And then let me go ahead and throw that straight into my mods folder, and hopefully that works. Minecraft mods. I have literally no idea if this is gonna work, so we'll just throw it in, hope for the best, and see what happens. It might. I'm pretty sure it's something that only works in single player, sort of like Axiom right now. Obviously, well, I mean, unless you install it in the server, but I'm on a server right now, so I can't. All right. Anyway, let me do the item frame thing. So we get an item frame. We want a button, or no, we want a slab actually. That's what they're using, I'm pretty sure. And then we want a sign to put on top of it. Let's go ahead and use the same sign they did, just to prove a point. Okay, let's just use a grass block. So we do that. We put our handle, and then we put our sign. Oh, holy crap! It does work. Well, okay. Hackery build still holding up, man. All right, let's go ahead. Copy -E. Let me go to here, and let's flop this somewhere back here. So we have our little hacky build, my dudes. Oh, whoops. Undo. Paste -E. There we go. Oh, what the? Oh, I didn't. Didn't copy the top carpet. Whoops. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't answer the time I was checking. As long as you have Huawei and 1.20x, yeah. Okay. Doesn't serve. Okay. Well, I'll this isn't my server. It's the ezEdits test server. So I'll talk to ezTac and see if they'll throw it on here for me. But in the meantime, I assume the one that I downloaded is for single player, right? Not server. At least I hope. Hey Ryan, it's Ryan. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's so funny. Your other Ryans are the reason that I go by Pluto, by the way, just so that you understand. That is the origin of my nickname, is just other Ryans existing. It won't work. Oh, okay. I will talk to I'll talk to them and get it on ezEdits then, or I'll see if they're willing to put it on there. I do not have my own server, unless you have a server of your own that you're willing to let me hop in on the Ryan verse. Yeah, essentially, you're getting it now. But yeah, anyway, for now, what I was going to do is test out some of good old Nako. I don't even know if that's how you say his name, but the other ezEdits server that exists. Yeah, this guy. So there's a lot of commands in here. All right. Well, in the meantime, while you hopefully have a server for me to join, I will. What was actually? I want to say, yeah. There's just like some in here. So I wanted to do this just to see how this works, because I have no idea, first of all, what any of this is. That's even beyond me at this point right now. I have a vague idea. I sort of know, but like at the same time, I don't really know, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a good old selection here. Get a chunk. Let me find some more open space than this. Let's go out. Let's go up here, maybe out over here. Yeah, this open little chunk here. Okay. So let's just boom. And then, of course, instead of his trees, we're going to put our own. But, and we're going to do it with easy scatter, I think. So instead of, let me show you what so we're going to do all of these as he did them. And then the texturing as he did it. And then we're not going to do any of this. Well, we'll do it just to show you it, but yeah, we're not going to do any of it. Okay, hold on. It's bugging me that the stream elements thing. Let me see if I can edit it real quick, like while I'm live, or if that doesn't work. It's the opacity, right? No, it's message. Wait, how the hell did I? I don't know how to. Okay, I need to figure out how to put like a little background behind the chat box. Anyway, I'll do that later. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I'm just gonna fuck it up. Okay. I'll give you IP, but please don't share it. Yeah. Okay, will do. I'll log in a bit here. Let me do all this, and then I'll hop on there. All right. So, first things first. Whoops. Let me get off of this so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Did the chat? Yeah. Okay. The chat popped back up. Okay. It reset because I was trying to do that. Okay. Anyway, make this longer so it's easier to copy them. So here's the first command. Easy flow field. Oh, we already run into command problems here. So, oh, no preset. Oh, okay. So this is just, let me actually, what do I have already? I should have some pretty good ones. Like, these are all the ones that I've made. Let me do Rocky. What? Oh. Minus M. Wait. Oh, he put it on top of the... Okay. I know what he did. Okay. So first thing he actually did was make like a simplex. He did this. Right? He made a big old thing, right? All right. So we go set hashtag simplex. Probably like 50 or even like 100. We'll start with like 70 just to like, it's got to be huge. And then we just want like 2 blocks, like red comma blue, right? Because that's what he has. And let's just see how that works. Yeah, there we go. That's all he did. So he just he left out a command there. Let's go ahead and make it 100. Because I feel like that's about how big it is with his. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And now we go expand 100. We'll just plop it up. Now we should be able to do the other command that he was doing, except change the -m to just red. Right? Oh, we also need this to be our own, right? So we need Rocky. Or, you know, whatever. Actually, let's do mountains. That should be fine. Whoa! Okay. Excuse me. Too much oomph. Is the 100% I wonder, is it like 10% that makes it smaller? No. We do want 100%. Or no. What if 50%? Yeah, because that's just how much is coming off of it. Okay, hold on. Undo. So we need something flatter. Let me just do like rigid and see what that looks like. Okay, that's too much too. Oh, right. Okay, I'm dumb. We need to make our selection smaller. Contract. Like 70. Let's see if that works real quick. Just the same thing. Okay, that's closer. So the rigid one is something that should work with everybody. Just so you're... Let's try smooth cells. Whoops. Okay, that's getting closer. Ish. Not really, though. Oh, he has the terrain. Okay, shit. Hold on. Undo. Easy noise. Save. And then, terrain. Okay. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. It's, okay. Just so it's clear. This is the inputs I gotta put in after that. I'm just copying that. So copy that. And then plop that in. All right, there we go. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, now, wait, hold on. Let me copy that first command again. And again, all we should have to change is just red concrete to red because we don't have red concrete. We have red. There we go. Okay. Let's go undo. Expand. Let's just expand it vert. Let's see what that does. Wait, what? Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Because the literal, like, bottom of the selection isn't this. I think if we just go like that. You know, that's not gonna matter. We, have to confirm that. Okay. So what I want to do now, okay, let's try that again. Let's just select it again just to make sure. All right, so we got boom, boom, expand, vert. Okay, now we plop that in, make it red. There we go. Wow. Okay. I'm really curious if this is what he started with, because I highly doubt it. I want to say he probably just, worked with the flat sections, if that makes sense. So, like, instead of making it super high up, let's just go, like, I don't know, 50 or so blocks up. Just kind of wing it, like right here. And then, bam. Now let's do the other ones. Easy, smooth. Easy noisify. Okay, yeah, it is what he did. Okay. He just worked with the smooth chunks. Oh, now we gotta wait. Got our loading bar of death up here. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Easy noisify. I mean, that already That's looking pretty cool. Okay, and now we got this one. Easy palette swap. We haven't even textured it yet, though. Well, also, I don't have hashtag nature because that's his. But, alright, let's do the easy texture and just see what this looks like. Everything but air. Okay, that's what we're texturing. Well, well, well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's do replace red, comma, blue with, I don't know, blue stained glass? Or maybe even light blue? No, let's just do blue. Just blue stained glass, just for now. Oh, do I have a G mask on? Because I should have it selected. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Hey, let me do the other commands here first. So Gmask, Y and above 45 degrees and air. Okay. Or below. Wait. Yeah. I think it's below 45. Wouldn't look bad for a seafloor. Yeah, for real. No, you're I think you're starting to see what oh shit. Oh, okay, that's his water. Okay. Well, that's pretty fucking cool. I will say that that worked magnificently. And then you get like a little bit of that, you know, under the water part there. Okay, let's keep going. Forest spruce. Let's just see what happens here with this, because I'm probably gonna do this with easy scatter and my own schematics, but did this? I think I might need a different G mask to turn off the G mask. Undo. Oh, what? Redo. G mask off, and then forest spruce. There we go. That's cheating. It's just straight up cheating, man. Flora 50. I mean, the flora, that's really helpful. I'm gonna actually undo that. Undo both of those. All right, now just that compared to easy scatter, schematic, file name. Let me just see if I have any oak leaf palm. Let's just try the palms. I know it's probably not going to look very good because they're not very good schematics, but it's okay. I just want to prove a point. Or is it? Wait, it's palm. Shit, I forgot how to do it already. I think it's dot star, like period star, like that you're supposed to do, or star period or something like that. Let me get to my easy edit stock real quick here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Easy scatter. Schematic file name. Yeah, dot star. Okay, I was right. Just making sure. Okay. Palm dot star. Yeah, we don't care about any of that crap. Let's just bracket it, and then minus n 50. Just see what that looks like first, and then oh, okay, too much. Just do 5%. We're gonna go way down. Sorry, I've not been looking at. No, World Painter is nothing compared to this right now. Honestly, though, like, if you're paying for World Painter over ezEdits, you're straight up dumb at this point. Like, you're wasting your time at this point. Like, especially if you're buying it for specifically making terrain in Minecraft, right? Like, there's just so much better shit. And specifically, if you're using World Painter to put terrain in Minecraft for marketplace maps, just stop. Just please stop, because whoops. What the fuck? No. That's hilarious. But what the fuck? That is not what I... Oh, shit. I didn't know the schematics had the... It's funny because I didn't know the schematics had the... Oh, man. Okay. Well, clearly that's not going to work. Okay. You know what? Let's just go over here. Let's go. These are H2CO3's trees. All these trees. Well, some of them are. These ones are mine. These ones on the edge, but these ones way over here are H2CO3. So, yeah, like, let me just make like a few schematics from this real quick and just see if it works. Just because this... Okay. that was fun, but yeah. So we copy that, skim, save, h2 or tree h2 _0. Well, whatever. Doesn't really fucking matter. Okay. Let's just copy like 5 or 6 of these, and then that'll be good. The Amazon forest. I mean, I think the Amazon forest has like actual trees, not palm trees. Well, I guess it has palm trees, but it has more like, you know, jungle trees than anything. But yeah, anyway. Copy. Oh shit. Did I not actually copy that other one? I don't think I did. I got it in -F that. I'm talking too much. Copy 3. Copy. Yes, there are faster ways to do this, but for the sake of being able to use them with the scatter tool, this is just easiest way. Okay, copy and 5. That'll do. Okay. Now, yeah, like these ones I was kind of trying to mess with his own trees, and then yeah, all these are just my own trees. Anyway. Well, it doesn't help if I don't remember where the fuck I was. Let's go back. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It should still be selected. Oh, no, it won't be. Never mind. I'm dumb. Definitely not still selected. Boop. And I think this time we need a little bit of a G mask above like grass or something, just to make it a little bit more G mask above grass block. Okay. Comma 0, I guess. Maybe even and 0. I don't know. Anyway. Now we go back up to our scatter command. Except this time we're gonna go 0.5%, and we're also going to do, of course, the tree or file name. Hold on. Yeah, tree h2 dot star. And hopefully that works this time. But yeah. Okay. Anyway. So if this works, we're good. Nope, we're not. God damn it. All right, hold on. Let me just copy this one. Use it as the base of it, except we're changing this to 3 H2. And we want moss block to be... Actually, let's do comma... I think moss blocks are in there too. Yeah. So it should scatter them over grass and moss. Only, hopefully. I did turn off the Gmask. Okay. Hopefully this one works. It might not because of the edges, but that actually kind of will. You know what? That kind of works because it just gives the sides stuff like immediately. That's really cool, actually. I mean, considering it's in the snap of a finger, and you can change it. You know, you could mess around with the parameters all day if you really wanted. But at the end of the day, this looks pretty fucking good. And you even get like trees sort of growing out of the side of the hills and stuff like that. I mean, yeah. Considering this is all just one chunk of commands, I'm gonna go ahead and plop down my own version of it just so that I have it. So what did we start with? Let me put this over here. Put this over here. Okay, so we started. Oops. We gotta go way back up. Actually, okay. So that I can actually. Okay. Set hashtag simplex. And then we did 100. And it was red, comma, blue. Right? So that's the actual first command that he didn't include. And then we can kind of just copy all of his commands. Because that's mostly of what we had. And then we also, of course, need the terrain being that. Because that and that match. Let me do at terrain. Because that matches this, right? Okay. And then we have our easy texture, which we just copied, obviously. Still good stuff. And then instead of his stuff, so we did do the Gmask thing for the water. We do Gmask, and then we do set water. Oops. So that Gmask, that's just one chunk of things. So that needs to be sort of separate. And then we do another separate chunk. You can either do forest spruce, and then, you know, oh, well, of course, we still want to do that regardless, I think. So either forest spruce, or we do our fun command, which is this. And then we have to put this being custom tree schematics from H2CO3 repository. And I mean, obviously, from fucking anywhere, really. But I'm just going to put that because it is specifically from that. And then then you have the last command, which is the Flora. Oops. 50. Okay. Cool. There you go. You have this. This is all one chunk. Let's go ahead and make it. What the fuck is Beaven? Okay, I don't care about the font. I just want to make it all one color. Yeah, so this, we're going to call this Instant Islands Commands. And we'll go ahead and make all this a different color and like bold it or something. So let's, there we go. Let's go with, I think like a blue, maybe, yeah. Maybe like this blue. That's nice. Just, you know, islands, blue, green. We already have green, so. All right. Imagine you tell it to only merge wood blocks there. Wouldn't be leaves merge with the surface? That's true. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to Gmask it in a way that you could do that, because you could tell it to do a lot of things. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm gonna copy your thing real quick, just so I can hopefully remember to ask about that, because I think that might be worth asking about. So just so we're clear here, I mean, in theory, I could just make it so that or I could texture it better so that the the grass and stuff don't merge with that enough. But, I love how this island just got one little tree. It's so perfect. Anyway. But I think I said, yeah, like this kind of thing right here. But that does actually, like, that works. It still looks pretty good, honestly. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let me plop that in here just so I don't forget about it. Okay. So I'm gonna try to log on to your server real quick. Let me go ahead and move this over so people don't see that. Let's mess with some of your stuff, yeah? All right. Add this. Let's call this all right. Bop, bop. Okay, let me plop this up a little higher there. Okay. Cool. Bam. All right. So custom resource pack. Do I have to? Because I don't really want to. What is the back in order to display some menus? Oh, okay, it's just menus and shit. Okay, never mind. All right, sure. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's like this stuff. Okay. Distance, size, mixing strength, disable, replace air, replace solids, replace soft. Okay. I'm wondering how many blocks you consider soft versus solid. What version am I in? 1.24. Or, sorry, 1.21.4. Do I need to be in a specific version? Because I can change to lower. I can't. I don't have a higher version.
than 24 right now. I haven't done the... Or actually, no, I think I have done... I think I have set it up for 1.25 already, but I have to get all the plugins and stuff, obviously, or whatever. The texture works good in 1.21.1. Okay. Let's switch right quick. Need to also switch me mods. Minecraft mods. Gotta throw all these back into there. Grab all these and throw them back into there. All right. And now we go 21.
Oh my goodness. My other dog's tongue is just kind of like. If I can take a picture, hold on. Oh yeah, that's good.
All right. Wonder how well it would show up if I just tried to show you like this. Camera, fuck off. There's a face right there on the phone. Just focus on it. Whatever. You can see it. It's good enough. Alright. Now let's do this. Okay.
Ah. I see. I see. Yeah, that's a little more helpful, I guess I would say. All right. Okay, I can already kind of see what things are. Yeah. All right. So we got a circle, free circle. The hell's the difference between a circle and a free circle? Oh, wait. Facing floor. Yeah, I'm already out of my thing. I think I need to start simple again. I don't remember shit about this. All right. Throw that to the side here. So right, you click it. That's a circle. What's a free circle? Oh, you can go up and down with it. Okay, got it. Huh. All right, I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
How do I brush mode, origin center, da-da. How do I know which block I'm using or setting? Single line, plane, cube, triangle, paste, command, Voronoi, coat, line, curve. Yeah, how do I know which block I'm placing? I mean, I definitely like that you can show the lines or not.
How do I actually... Oh, okay. So I have to go up to like this. Oh, I gotta be like boom, and then... How do I actually place it? Wait, what? Hold on. I'm... Okay, that placed some blocks, but that's not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, let me grab just a regular ass block. Here we... Okay, I got it. All right. All right. You gotta be patient with it. Okay. So, I assume Can I just do undo? Yeah, okay. I assume that you can change. Where was that, like, center thing? Brush, yeah. Origin. Wait. If set to center, the hit block is the starting point. Oh, okay. I misinterpreted that. I interpreted that as like, so instead of it being the center, right? So like I get that like this is the center of the start of it, but like what I interpret, so when I'm making a circle, what I assumed is that it would expand out as if this block were the center of the circle. If that makes more sense, right? So like instead of this, so like if I click on this, right, instead of it being, you know, like that's an edge block, I would assume that that is the center of my circle or oval or whatever, you know, that I'm trying to push out. So like if I did this, it would go out from that center block that I just clicked on, right? From the center of the circle. That sort of makes more sense to me than it being from the edge of the circle. And that's maybe just me. And then you could make an option where it is literally edge, and it starts from the block you clicked on from the edge of the circle, right? And maybe it's less intuitive in other brushes. So like let's see, like perfect sphere is that, well, no, that's not a good example. What would be like a weird one? Voronoi, like how the hell would that work? Is that okay? That's just creating a chunk of Voronoi. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to. Okay, mesh. So like if I click on here, I click over. See, this makes sense. It being, you know, from that being the origin, and then you expand out from there, and rather than a center point for mesh. That does make more sense. And then you can kind of, you know, go from there. I do like this though. This is cool. But yeah, I do genuinely think center should either be, well, for spheres and circles and free circles or whatever, it feels like center should be the center of the circle or the sphere. Like when you click on that origin block or that block that you want to expand out from, it should be the center that you are expanding from, right? It should be like the center of the sphere, and then you expand out, rather than it's the edge of the sphere that you're expanding from. And if you want it to be the edge, then you change it to edge, right? That would make sense to me. Red is the origin. Where are you? Yeah, so yeah, what I would expect is that for center specifically, the origin would be like here, or where, you know, wherever the center of the actual fucking sphere is. And then for edge, it would be here. So like you have those two, or actually, I don't even know what is the other option even. So we have center, we have face with the so what is face? Hold on. I'm not. We want like a circle here. So face, I'm not even really sure what the difference is between face and center, actually. Okay. Whoa, my music is too loud. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is between face and center there. But it's set to be like painting, so face is gonna be the neighbor block? I'm not sure what you mean by that. The green origin set to center. Blue is origin set to face. I don't understand what the difference is. Like just visually and like practically, what is the difference between these two? So like if I make face, it just puts a gap, I assume, versus if I do center and then do the same thing, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's doing much different. So I can make basically the exact same circle, no matter if I have face or center. All right, maybe you can explain it better to me here, or show it to me better. Should I rename it to paint instead? I mean, that would make more sense, I guess. Well, or just edge. You're literally going from the edge of the shape, not the center of it. It doesn't, I don't know. None of it makes center to me, or none of it screams center. If you're going to make it center, it needs to be like I was saying. So like you have, you click on this block and it literally, so like you see that visual, it expands out from there being the center of the circle. So like as if I were standing here and I did / cylinder, I don't know, 50 or whatever, 10 or not 10, whatever the fuck it is, spruce planks, 10. Okay, you get the idea, but like as if I were the center of that, right? So like as if this block were the center of me creating that cylinder or, you know, circle. If that makes sense. Because I think that makes more sense for center specifically. And then you have edge, or I guess in your terms, paint, which I think edge makes more sense. Just from, you know, understanding it practically. Like, oh, it's going to pop out and it's going to be the edge of the thing that I'm going from. You know, like wherever I click, that'll be the edge of my shape, right? Or if I click, wherever I click on that block, that'll be the center of my shape, like, or at least the estimated center, because obviously there's some centers that are, you know, 4 blocks like that, like, and it would just, you know, estimate the closest one of those, you know, 4 blocks or whatever, or 8, sorry, or either way, yeah, 4 or 8, for less perfectly round shapes, I guess. But obviously that doesn't really apply, or that, I guess that there's no difference in that in terms of when you're trying to do like a mesh. There shouldn't be a center or anything. It should just be you're starting a point and you're making the, you know, other points for that mesh, and it doesn't really need a center or a face or a edge, I guess. But yeah, anyway, all right, moving on. What else we got? Yeah, this is the stuff I wanted to test out too. So we have that. We have, okay, so size. What is, this is not changing anything. What is the size change in terms of this? Max distance. I don't think I care about that. Chat feedback. Snap to surface. Yeah. Show ruler. How do I change the size of the... Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. How do I change the size of this? I thought I saw something where you could like do it where you're going out like this and then you can change the size as you're going out. Am I crazy? Was that... What would you do to do that? Like using the scroll wheel? No. Yeah, you're doing it right now. How the hell are you doing that? How are you making it slimmer as you go up? Whoa. Okay, hold on. I want to stop that. Stop it. Okay. Shift press scroll. Okay. A little double action. Okay, so if I do that, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we start. How do you go back up? Shift plus scroll down is How do you go back up though? Not shift, but scroll up. Well, now I've just gone down to nothing. Gone down to a string. Little string bean. Oops. Didn't mean to click. Yeah, how do you go back up in size? Wiki.
Let's see if the wiki can tell us here. Many locations. I don't see you showing me. Yeah, that would be some nice stuff to put on here, I will say. I don't know how I put it in another slot. I won't lie. I didn't mean to put it in another slot. Okay, wait. Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. Somehow I got it to... Oh, is that placing actual blocks when I do that? That's not good. So if I confirm that... Yeah, it's, that's not good. It looks like it did. He certainly seemed to be here. After I confirmed it. It got rid of most of it, but it didn't get rid of all of it. So, like, changing the size when I was moving it around placed some remnants of blocks there. Yeah, then I mean, it placed these blocks as far as I can tell. I'm able to break them and click on them and land on them. And I'm not using the thing anymore. I placed it. If I log out, really? We'll see. Okay. Oh, huh. Okay. Interesting. How weird. Okay. What else we got? Coat. What the hell is a coat? I guess what's the difference between a coat and like a mesh, right? It's like loft. Okay. So it's a little more... a little easier to kind of use than mesh, I guess. That's what I would... Okay. What happens if I place that? Whoa! Why is it not confirming it? I'm right clicking, double right click? Is there a different way to... I fucked that up pretty good. Hold on. Okay, what I want to do... Oh, in the same spot, triple click. Okay. Wow, that's making like a firework, man. Okay. Not at all what I was trying to do, but okay, let me try this again. All right. We go there. We go out to about here. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back. Okay, no, that's not working how I wanted it to either. Hold on. Undo that. Okay. So what I want to do...
Why is this not doing what I want it? Hold on. Why is this not doing what I want it to do anymore? Yours is doing what I want, what I am trying to fucking do, but I'm not getting there. What am I doing wrong here? So we start here. We have our line, right? Yeah. So we go boom, 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 boom. Do we need to like other click or something? What? Why is it not making the sheet? Hold on. Okay. So one click, you get that. Double click. Okay. So if I, okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let's try this again. So if I do this, I do my one clicks for my initial sort of shape here. And then I go double click. Yes, there we go. Okay. Got it. And then we can kind of go in and give it extra whateverness. Okay. Cool. That's really cool. That's more like what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Love it. Okay. That one's super useful. Let's see what we got. Voronoi, Vine. Is Vine just okay, is Vine what I think you just kind of click between two sections here? Do I need to click on the block here? On the block? Why is it not doing anything? Okay. You got boom to boom? Why is it not doing it? I don't know how to do this. Hold on. You do what? Oh, it needs to be like on a thing. So, well, yeah, okay. So, like, if we start down here up to like here, how do I get it to do anything? It's not doing anything. Fine isn't doing nothing. Oh, that changed. Fine. Now I have a wand. Fine. Did I break it? Should I reconnect maybe?
Wouldn't be a good Pluto stream if I didn't break the plugin, let's be honest. Wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be the way it goes. Okay. Fine. Brush mode at the top left should be set to off. Okay, well, to be fair, that should just happen automatically when you click on Vine then. I think that's definitely
something you shouldn't have to worry about knowing to do. So brush mode, top left should be set to off and surface set to face. Okay. So we need surface, face, and brush mode off. There we go. Fine. Or give chat feedback. Yeah, yeah. Either way,
Just something to tell you that's something you need to do for it.
to work. All right, Vine. Now we should be able to do it, right? So we go boom. No? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, wait, what? Oh. Wait, so hold on. How does that work? You click on Vine. Hold on. You click on Vine and then you hold the block, or no, then you click on your origin and then you hold the block? What is the order of operations here? Oh, okay, there we go. It just needed to be sort of out. Okay. Wait, I thought I could do like multiple points. You can just use the block. So if I just click on there and then I go up. Oh, so if I just click. Wait. No, how do I add multiple points? I guess I just have to do it like that then, huh? No, because that deletes it. Yeah, it definitely feels like it should be the same as the other ones where I have to double click to confirm it instead of single. So that I can just keep kind of going. Because it doesn't make sense that this one, for some reason, doesn't require the double click. I will say that. Because then I don't... I mean, yeah, you can just, go to another spot way far away. But then, yeah, like I would like to be able to start like a point here and then not have to be able to go click on it again just to do another point. Like, it's cool that it does it, but... Or maybe Vine and curve
Brushes and give an option to wrap on the... Yeah. That would be exactly. Just something to, keep it going. Without having to, click on every next position. But this is a really cool thing, regardless. This is like, dope. Yeah, I could vibe with this all day. This is fun. Okay, let's see what else we got.
Mesh. What the hell is metal ball?
Let's go back to paint mode. Yes, and we'll go and center it again. Unless that's not how this works. How does this one work? Yes. What does metal ball do? Meta, not metal. Dumbass. Okay. So we need a big old surface. Is it not that is it that I needed to not do that? No? Well, Voronoi works fine. Mesh. How does mesh work? Gosh dang it. I will say, and this is me being kind of genuinely honest about this. Inconsistency never bodes well. If I click on a brush and it doesn't work the same way as every other brush, and I have to go in and be like, how the fuck does this work every time? It gets annoying. I will say that. So definitely needs to be consistent. However the fuck we do any of this shit. Like this needs to be just as consistent as this. Right? I should see the exact same thing just happening in front of me without me having to do anything. And I don't know how the hell to see that, I guess. What am I? Okay, so there's blocks. Oh, I need to be holding a block for this. No? It's not doing it at all like this. What am I even seeing here? Is this like points? Am I clicking? Oh. This is still not what I was expecting. Oh, wait, no, this is the mesh. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to be what? Ah. Why is it not stopping? Do I need to be on this? There we go. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Voronoi. Whoa. It's doing air Voronoi. That's different. That's kind of cool. X-ray vision. I wonder if you can fly through the world like this. Now I have to try it. Oh, it doesn't let you go through the blocks. Okay, dang. They still technically exist. Fair enough. All right. I mean, obviously, if you said it enough times, you could, but that's just drilling through the world. Okay. So, yeah, meta ball. How do I get this to work? Yeah. Is meta ball a place a block thing? No. Oh, is it too small to see? Is that why? Oh, it's also air right now. Okay, there we go. So now we have it. Okay. And then we can kind of boop. Make our little blob of whatever. Okay. Yeah, this one's actually pretty cool for making like a basic shape of a creature or something. You give like little arms or whatever. Head. Little feet. Little teddy bear thing. Yeah. I call him Teddy Blob. Beautiful. Okay, I get it now. I just gotta remember to actually make the brush big enough. Okay. That's also something that should be displayed. You should always, like, as soon as you click on anything that has a brush size, it should just tell you what the brush is. So, like, as soon as it, like, so if I click on Voronoi, it should just tell me brush size is X, right? Brush size X. Just whenever it's showing that little Voronoi this thing, it should also just under that, brush size X. Brush size is 100. Brush size is 5. Brush size is fucking 0. And that's why you can't see it. That would be really helpful, because I had no idea why it wasn't working. I completely forgot that I had made the brush size small. Or can I even decrease the size of this Voronoi? I guess not. Doesn't seem like you can. That would be nice too if you could increase and decrease the size of this. Maybe that's just me though. But yeah, definitely needs to display the brush size for anything that has a brush size. Like as soon as you click on it, yeah. Oh, you can change it? Is it not just shift and scroll? Oh, it should be. Wait. Shift, scroll, 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 scroll. Doesn't seem to be changing it. Oh, there we go. Size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 6. 6 is as big as it gets. Doesn't look like it's changing the size. 0. 1. I mean, okay. That between 0 and 1, I mean, I guess there isn't that many size options. It's the problem. Definitely needs to be bigger sizes. If I right click. Oh, okay. Filing. Okay, so we have connect. Okay. Random seed. Yeah. Seed 1 and then filling full. Well, that's not as much as I was hoping for. I was hoping to make the size like available to be like 1,000 or something. No, maybe not that much, but you know, like go to like 50 or something. That'd be nice. Because you can do that with ezEdits. I could easily make some giant fucking Voronoi chunks. Also, you should add simplex chunks. That would be super helpful too. Because that's like a default world edit noise, right? You got simplex, Voronoi, and then I forget the other one. Yeah, just you know, like random rocks essentially is what that would amount to, and that would be really helpful. Whoa. Is that because I made it hollow on accident? Oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's because I made it hollow. That's cool, though. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, definitely. I mean, these are good for rocks, too, but just, you know, smoother rocks, essentially, is what simplex would be. But I don't see why not. Like, it seems like it would be the same sort of thing. It's just a different type of noise, essentially. In fact, you could even make it like the same brush or whatever. You could just do like where just sort of like these, where you switch from Voronoi to simplex or whatever. Maybe it's in this setting. You switch it's Voronoi or simplex or whatever noise. I guess maybe you have a few different noise options up here that you could choose from, and maybe just call the brush noise. Yeah. Instead of Voronoi, it would just be called the noise brush, and then you could just change Voronoi, simplex, whatever the fuck the other ones that are default. Forget what it is. Voronoi, simplex, Perlin. There we go. That's one of the other ones. Perlin. I think that's one of the only other default ones. Yeah, Perlin. 12. Oh my gosh. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot. There's like cellular and all that shit. Just go to fast noise. You find all that real easily. But yeah. Okay. Well, I think I am getting tired, but I'm going to try a few more things and just see what some of this other stuff does. So, like, we have... Okay, so this is one of those ones that I want to know, what do you consider soft blocks? So, like, is this a soft block? Right? Is this a soft block? Is... I mean, I assume every plant. That's just given. What about this? Is that a soft block? Is this a... Well, no. Is this a soft block? Is... this a soft block? Is this a soft block? So anything that isn't full 6 faces. Okay. Okay. Let me challenge you on that one now. Let me go to Let me go to my other server real quick, because that's where I have my stuff. What if you do something like this? Whoops, not wrong thing. Textures. Okay. So what if you do something like this? This is technically 6 sides in one block, but it is only a mesh, right, of that block. But technically, if you put 6 of those meshes together inside of a thing, it becomes a 6-sided block all of a sudden. I know that's a like super niche, like specific thing, but yeah, okay, it is soft. I figure. I mean, I guess the fact that you can like fly through it, I guess that makes sense. So what about slabs? Are slabs considered soft? They don't have. I mean, they have 6 sides, but they have half of a block missing, right? Let's see. What about these? Are these considered soft or not? Like the entire. So if it's a slab, it's soft. Or if it's a wall or a fence or a stair, even. I'm not like mad at it. I'm just genuinely trying to figure out like what you consider soft versus what was the other fucking, I don't even remember what the other one was called. Was it hard? Solid. Okay. So yeah, like our stairs. Well, I don't know. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what the fuck that. What is bucket considered to be solid? Solid blocks list. All right, let me just look at this. Here we go. I just want to see what the list of it is. Okay, here we go. Hey, okay, so fences are considered solid. Wait, what? Bamboo is considered solid? These are considered? Hold on, now I'm confused all over again. God damn it. That didn't help at all. That actually just kind of made it more confusing for me. Because, like, wait. Hanging signs should not be solid. You can walk through those fucking things. I'm so confused. Non-solid blocks are just... Okay, the plants. Yeah, but then you have this. What? Why is big drip leaf not a non-solid block? I mean, I guess... Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess you can stand on it, right? Okay, a pitcher plant, you can walk through half of it. Wow, this list is really confusing. Ladders, I guess... I mean, I guess it's anything that you can't walk through, right? Essentially. So yeah, I was right. The at least according to this list, dripstone would be considered a solid block. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I think clip is the best way to put it, or yeah, just not being able to like walk through it essentially, I guess. Here, let me grab that schematic actually. Okay, disconnecting makes my music go wonky. But yeah, I'll happily throw that on here. This obviously, I did recently just update this with 1.24, or god damn it, 1.21.4 stuff. So
it has that, but obviously it's not gonna because we're not on that version. Right, so let me copy it from like here. Actually, let me just go to a corner. Let's copy it from the corner. All right, it'll paste northwest. Okay. Copy minus EB. Put this on the desktop. Let's call it textures 121.1. Now we go back to you. Oops. Sorry, my dog is being annoying. Okay. My dude. Mr. Jax. That's not the vibe. Good sir. Okay. You can use Gmask as well, and the plugin will respect it if you want to mask the block. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask them to put this on the ezEdits test server. See what I can do with this, because this is pretty fun. Let me. What the hell was I doing? Let's put it over here, I guess. Where are we facing? I'm gonna place northwest. Okay. Okay. And now, rid of that. AEB. There we go. Okay. There you go. You now have my semi-organized test world of sorts. Oh, whoops. Well, it's a good thing. Uh-oh. He's destroying it. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I guess this would be the easiest way to find out what it considers non-solid and solid. You just put stuff over these blocks and stuff. All these are soft. The ones placed by... Oh, the ones replaced by diamond. Okay, so that's what you're saying. Okay. That's genuinely good to know. So yeah, that one is not soft. How interesting. What? Are these mine cards? Hold on, what the hell are these? All right, undo whatever you did. I want to go through them and see what especially around in here. Or actually, wait, leave it. Actually, I'm just going to paste another one. And then we can literally just compare and contrast. All right. So let me just go right here and... Okay, so... My dog being very annoying right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back. Put all your diamond blocks back. In one of them. Yeah, okay. So what are... Okay, obviously the portal. That's funny. I guess the portal is a soft block. That makes sense. What is this thing next to the egg here? Wait. Okay. Just do this to fly faster. Okay. So the thing next to the egg... Oh, it's the head. Wait, is that one head and not the other ones? Or is that just because it fucked up something over here? I think something got fucked up over here. The water flowed.
This isn't what this is supposed to look like. But either way, it's really weird that it did replace the other heads. Okay. Oh, but the conduit, it didn't replace the conduit? That's funny. Huh. I actually genuinely thought the conduit would be a soft one. That one's kind of fun. What about this? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Because oh God, I forgot what it's fucking called. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah. It is considered soft. Even though this is like one of those ones where it's both soft and technically hard, right? The scaffolding. But it considers it soft. Okay. Genuinely good to know. Huh. Some shit I've never even thought about. So yeah, that list is accurate, right? Because it's not replacing the bamboo, right? In the plants section. I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it's replacing the vines. Why did this grow, by the way? What the actual fuck is there doing? Why is there a tree here? It did replace the vines. And yeah, not the bamboo. Also considers turtle eggs solid. Okay. I don't know why this tree grew here. That's not supposed to be there. I'm assuming you don't have like tick speed at 0 or something like that. About cocoa beans. Or actually, what about these fucking things? I assume there's... Oh, yeah, they're soft for sure. Huh. Okay. Well, I learned something new today, and I hope you guys did too, because I genuinely did not know there was even a classification of soft versus... or solid versus non-solid, I guess, technically. Yeah, it's basically blocks that you can walk through. But yeah, so like I think the scaffolding is the one of all of these that I'm kind of like most skeptical about, because like yes, you can walk through it, but you can also stand on it, and it considers drip leaf of all of these a solid block, right? And so like I feel like I guess you can't. Well, you can walk through a drip leaf once it's been, pushed down or whatever. So it in the same way, it's technically both solid and not solid, right? So, because you can make it not solid, or wait, what? It did replace it. Okay, hold on. I thought the list showed it as yeah. At least this list shows it as solid block. Huh. But your thing, I have no idea. I'm so lost. What about not snow, but powdered snow? Where is my powdered snow? No idea where I put it. Whatever. Let me just set it down right here. Oh, what? Why can't I place this block? Do I still have something turned on from the plugin? Did I fuck things up? Hold on. So pretty much everyone has a different definition of solid. That's fair enough. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just really, it's just funny to see. Oh, god damn it. Stop. You gotta stop the things growing on the server. Not that it really matters. I can just paste the schematic again, but it's growing the trees. And there's a lot of saplings around. Mojang, Huawei, Minecraft Wiki. No one agrees to anything. Okay, fair enough. That you know what? That actually makes sense. Of all the things that didn't make sense today, a bunch of different websites not agreeing on something 100% makes sense. Good old Minecraft, man. It's the same kind of thing as like uh the naming scheme between Java and Bedrock. It's just one of those things where they didn't need to do that. No one needs for this to be so inconsistent. No one wants for it to be inconsistent. But Mojang won't just release a fucking official one, so everybody just has to go, I guess this is it, right? You know, like it's fucking stupid because the parent company doesn't give a shit. That's why, that's genuinely the end all be all of it, I guess. Like Mojang just doesn't care to put in the effort to classify these things and be consistent in their own ways. So with that, I think that's where I'm gonna end it today. Yeah. Anyway, there's a video on the Minecraft wiki how it got ruined by corporate greed. That's fair. That I'm gonna need to watch that because yeah, I 100% can see how that. Yeah, and I mean, I guess it's more than just the wiki, right? It's not the wiki that got ruined. It's I mean, I guess it is. It is the wiki, but like that's not what it caused the wiki to be ruined, right? It's more it's from the top still, you know. But yeah, definitely send me that. I'll watch that. I'm very interested. And yeah, you know what? I'll let you guys know what I think of it next week. And with that, thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. And yeah, look at the carnage of random stuff we did today with this awesome plugin by EpicSpartanRyan, by the way. That's who made this plugin, by the way. I don't think I actually said that yet, but yeah, it's called MagicWand Sandbox, and I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. It's super easy to use for the most part, and obviously he's still working on doing stuff with it. Still a few, you know, kinks here and there, but obviously that's most plugins. So, oh, Sandbox is the server. Okay, my bad. It's just called MagicWand. All right, fair enough. I mean, Sandbox does kind of make sense for the name of it, though, I will say. But yeah, anyway, with that, thanks again for watching. Pluto out.